I almost turned off the computer. We're back.
We're back. We're back.
We're back. We're back. We're back.
You already know how it goes, huh?
Yep.
All right. What's up, y'all? Howdy doody. So some of them came in.
Yeah, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Oh, damn. I didn't know that many came in. I thought it was only like 3 or 4.
Nope, we got 9.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So, you guys, if you ordered during the break, check your email because there were 3 people that I needed more information from. So if you haven't already written me back for that, check your email, check your spam. Just check just in case. Really quick.
So what'll happen, worst case scenario, if we don't hear from you and I need to get more information, I'll send it to you later, like tomorrow, in an unlisted video. I'll just do it as an unlisted video and send it to you.
Okay.
Because I like to know all my information. I want to be able to provide the best information that I possibly can. So I don't like to screw around and mess around when it comes to these readings. I want to know exactly what intention I have to put into it so I can give you the most valuable message.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know why it's doing that. Hey, everybody.
Wish I didn't drink my other energy drink yesterday.
Which one?
My Monster. I had one yesterday and one today. I know I don't have any caffeine.
You should have had a coffee or something.
Coffee makes me tarotaily.
Oh, yeah. Hey, guys, if you're just coming in right now, if you bought a reading, can you just check your emails really quick to see if I reached out for more information? There's 2 of you who I still haven't heard back from yet, and I need to, well, Rich needs a little bit more details. So just check really fast before we get started. Check your spam. Check your email. Okay, so we can go ahead and get started. I got more details from this person.
Okie dokie.
Oh, yeah, and we are still accepting orders during the live. I will put that link in the comments. Let me just get this one read really fast. Okay, this is for Allie. What is coming for me in terms of career? I like to focus on my career. Oh, yeah. I've been with my current employer for 23. I am getting bored and frustrated with the lack of growth and direction in my current situation. I've been looking and applying to other companies, but haven't had any luck yet. I just don't know if I should chill out and be happy with what I have or go out and look for what is missing.
Yeah, see, 3 of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles reversed. Okay. Yeah, well, so what it is that you're feeling what a lot of people have felt over the last couple of years. I would say, and it's hard to generalize this because everybody's path is a little bit different, but roughly about the last 2 years, from like late 2022, early 2023 on up to 2025 has been a big closing out cycle career-wise. And if you've been out looking for jobs and nothing has happened, it's because it's not quite time yet. It's not quite time for that yet. Not quite time for that yet. Let me see. Hang on. It's not quite time for that door to open yet, but most people are closing out their career cycle between about 2023 to 2030, anywhere in that, especially those of you who have been with a career long term, 20 some odd years, that could be a slow closing out process. Let me see. King of Pentacles reversed. Yeah. Six of Cups reversed. Yeah, it's not quite time to walk away just yet. Not quite. But when it comes to that, I don't ever want to be the one to tell you to just step back and don't do nothing. Absolutely continue taking action. Any proverbial door that you happen to see, give it a knock. Meaning, you see a job, apply for it. If you take action and the universe doesn't open that door, it's because it's not time yet. It's not quite time yet. So, oh man, this is a lot to explain. Let me figure out how to shorten it up. So, best case scenario, let's see you get say you get a little temporary door to open. That'll just bypass you. You know what I'm saying? It'll still be temporary. You're being led towards something completely different. If you do get another door to open, that's cool. That would just be a little temporary timeline. I would say continue doing I would say both. To answer your question, both. Keep doing what you're doing, but relax, be happy with it, and just say, okay, well, I trust that I must be on the right path. If I'm taking action to try to get off this path and the universe isn't letting that happen, that means I'm supposed to be here, basically. But I do think that between now and 2027, in the next 2 years, at some point in time, either this year or next year, I think you'll be transitioning on from it anyways, in the next 2 years.
Did you want me to get you anything to drink?
Is there any iced coffee?
Do you want one of my monsters?
Is there any iced coffee?
Yeah, my Trader Joe's one, but that one's going to crack you out. I'll just give you a little bit. Okay. Let me read this one real quick for you. Okay, next is for T. Is my husband lying to me about a recent affair I believe he has been having?
So you mean, is he having an affair? Has he been having an affair? Or you definitely caught him having an affair and he's telling lies about it?
It says, I believe he has been having.
Well, the only thing I can look for is the liar card. Well, there's a few different liar cards, but let's see if the cheater card comes out. Hermit reversed. King of Cups reversed. Well, first of all, Death card. I think your all's contract has come to a completion. When little issues like this start happening, that's usually when the universe is pushing the two of you apart. But yes and no. I don't think it is what you think it is. This feels like one of those things where he's telling half truths and half lies. I don't quite think it's exactly what you think it is, but there are things he's being dishonest, deceitful, and manipulative about. I don't see the cheater card here, though. But I'll tell you what, he would if he could. I'll tell you that much. If he was able to have an affair, I guarantee you he would. But I didn't get the card for that yet. The Seven of Swords is what I'm looking for. Didn't see the Seven of Swords, but I do think that he absolutely would if he could. He probably flirts with people. Probably like talks to women online, stuff like that. But if there's like maybe one specific person you're suspecting him seeing, I'm not seeing that coming through.
Or talks to other people online.
Yeah, that kind of thing. Oh, yeah. Well, never mind. There's the Seven of Swords. Well, I can tell you he would if he could. If there's one particular person that you're suspicious of. If he hasn't yet, I think he is at least trying to. So yeah, he's being sneaky and deceitful and keeping secrets and whatnot. I don't really know the details exactly of the situation. Was very, very, very vague. But I am kind of feeling like it might not quite be what you think, but it's not good. I think if he was able to have an affair with somebody, he absolutely would. But it might not quite be exactly what you think it is yet, but your intuition is right on point. And if he hasn't quite yet, it's just a matter of time. Just a matter of time. So.
Okay, and then we're waiting for an email from one other person. So we're going to skip that one for right now. All right, I'm going to go get you coffee. Okay, this one is for Rhea. It says, what is coming in for love? Am I seeing someone new coming in, or am I seeing reconciliation?
Ooh. So that means you're still tied to a past person. Let's get that right out of the way. If you weren't tied to a past person, you wouldn't even be asking about them. Wouldn't even consider reconciliation. Let me just see. I want to see if you have any unfinished business first. That's the first thing we have to knock out. Judgment. Nope, you don't have unfinished business. So, you know what that means? That means that the next person due to come in is a new person. But that also means that still having an energetic tie to the past person like that will, best case scenario, slow that process down and push that timeline out. Worst case scenario could completely block it from coming in altogether. But the next person due to come in is a new person. You don't have any unfinished business. Any previous soul contracts you had have been completed successfully. At least with whoever the past person is that you're thinking about. That contract was completed successfully. Now, that doesn't mean that you can't reconcile with the person. But it means that there's no spiritual reason to reconcile with that person. And if you do, it'll 98% chance just repeat the cycle all over again. Yep. See, we got a completed karmic contract here. So, like I said, I mean, you could reconcile. You could. But it'll just do a loop-de-loop. It'll just be a trip around the merry-go-round and repeat the cycle again. The next contract due to come in, yep, see, Empress. Something long-term, stable, and committed. That's on a very, very different frequency than the past person. Very different frequency. So having an energetic hook in the past is at best weighing you down and slowing that down and making that process drag out and drag out and drag out. I wouldn't go as far as to say it's blocking it. Not right now. Not right now. And I guess that would depend on how long ago you all separated too. I don't want to elaborate on that without knowing that, but yeah, the next contract due to come in, Emperor, Empress, masculine and feminine counterparts, long-term, stable commitment.
Here you go.
Yeah. Ooh, I got that Trader Joe's special though.
The Trader Joe's coffee, they don't have it in the refrigerator area anymore, do they? I don't know, but it's like my favorite. It tastes like chocolate, literally. And then you can add any creamer into it, and it's really bomb.
It's better than Starbucks.
Oh, okay. You're here now? Okay. Hold on.
Starbucks scares the shit out of me.
Thank
dude.
you, Addie.
There's something in Starbucks coffee that should not be in coffee.
Yeah, mold.
Man, it's just there's something else in there. That is not fucking caffeine. Some other kind of drug or chemical in that shit. It's insane, dude. I don't drink that shit no more.
Is it good? Let me know.
Oh yeah, it's bomb.
I think I might have added too much creamery.
Bomb diesel cheesel. Bomb diesel cheesel.
I'm just getting a couple more details in the comments from someone.
Bomb.
Ow.
The bomb diesel. Buggy over asleep.
The person you're interested in? Okay. So it's not like so I guess it's a current person then?
Well, okay.
I'm just going to start yours right now. So Joss, it says, what are Enrique's intentions with me?
Okay, so when I don't know, maybe they know this. I don't know if you know this, but when I separate them out like past person, current person, when I say current person, usually what I'm referring to is a current long-term relationship. So usually if it's somebody you're interested in, I say your love interest.
Yeah, okay. So they're not official.
Okay.
So she wants to know, what are Enrique's intentions with me, person that they're interested in, and they're not official.
Damn, that tower card. What is that?
Oh my gosh. She said, I've been talking to him since May of 2024. Yo, you need to drop that guy. Should have left his ass in 2024.
That's way too long to not know somebody's intentions. Way too long. Ten of Swords reversed. Well, we got the game player card here. I mean, he's definitely not trying to settle down and have anything serious. We got King of Wands reversed, who's the player. Page of Wands, Page of Cups reversed. Very, 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 very extremely immature. Kind of feels like the type of person that I don't know if he just sucks at picking up women or what, but will desperately try to keep a hook in as many people as he possibly can. That's what this feels like to me. Yeah, he's not. I can tell you, and just knowing that too, May of 2024. No. He's way, way, way too immature to settle down. He's not trying to settle down with anybody at all.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
it's been almost a year.
Yeah, that's entirely too long to not know somebody's intentions. Entirely too long. I'm gonna tell you what. When a man wants you, you gonna know. You gonna know. Even the men who are very, very emotionally reserved. If a man wants you, and like wants you and only you gonna fucking know. You gonna know.
That is very true. I worked a 3-day event and I had men coming up to me and they wanted me. They knew what they wanted and they got a big fat no, obviously, but yes, they will. Men are hunters. They are supposed to go after what they want.
Okay. This is kind of telling me too that there's something that you need to wrap this up at some point. This needs to be wrapped up at some point because there is another soul contract that you need to be getting to here soon that this is blocking. So a decision needs to be made. A decision needs to be made. You need to hear it from him. You need to ask him, what are we? Where are we going with this? Are we ever going anywhere with this? If you don't get a straight answer, like soon, I wouldn't continue this connection. I don't think I would, because there is another soul contract that is due. Oops.
Oh my. It's on your new chair. You're such a lop. Lop drop. Lop spill.
Who's the ice cube that made it happen?
Oh, and you say it's not the lops, it's the herds. It's his dad's side of his DNA where they're like clumsy and they spill and drop things. It's not the lop drop. You got sagey hair all over
I gotta
you.
go wash my hands.
Okay. Maybe bring one of those wipies that's in my drawer. A little Clorox wipe. It's in my drawer where like the Q-tips are. There's a little wipey pad. Here, I'll clean it. You wash your hands. I just bought him this chair for his birthday. Here, he spilled milk on it. We're going to keep it nice. Oakley dokley. Are we ready for the next one?
Yeah.
All right, anonymous. Will I get a promotion with a decent raise at my current job this year, or should I focus on moving towards a different job / industry like journalism?
Cups reversed. Ten of Wands. Well, here's the thing. We won't, here in the next year or two, we won't need to worry about making more money. When it all comes down to it, we're going back to like 1950s prices. It is where we're going. You know, these prices being outrageously insane. That's going bye-bye. It's going bye-bye. The next couple of years, everything's going back to being diddly dirt cheap. You'll still have the same income, but you'll basically be like a multi-millionaire back in 1950. That's what we're headed towards.
Allegedly.
Yeah, allegedly.
Allegedly?
Allegedly. But no, you're, again, I'm showing you the card so you know, because this is what always comes up for everybody. No, I don't really think that that's the path exactly. I would say pursue another career and allow that door to open when it's time. Your cycle's not quite complete yet. Not quite. It will be very, very, very soon. In the meantime, start playing around with other career ideas. Especially if you have like a passion like journalism, and that's a passion of yours, start playing around with that. Start playing around with that, taking action towards that, and allowing your cycle to wrap up and come to a close when it's time. Let me see what this one says. Yeah, see, 10 of Cups again. Six of Cups again. Yeah, see, karmic wheel again. All right. So, yeah, no, I would start taking action towards something else. Now, that door's probably not going to open right away, but it will open when it's time. Anything you're passionate about, journalism, I don't give a damn I don't care if you're passionate about making candles. I would be focusing on things that you are passionate about, because you'll be able to pretty much make money doing whatever you want in the future, whatever you want. And that cycle will wrap up and come to a close when it's time. But no, I'm not really seeing a promotion coming. Not really. Like I said, the economy is going to be reset, is what's going to happen. And everything that you see going on right now is it's what's getting that ball rolling in that direction. I don't know how long it's going to take. God damn, I wish they would just hurry up with it. We've been sitting here waiting for like the last 2 years. Now they finally started getting the ball rolling. And I'm like, okay, come on. We've already been waiting 2 years. Let's just get this shit on, you know?
It's Earth. Everything takes a long time. This is the waiting planet. You have to wait. Wait.
At least we're not even a quarter of the way into 2025, and they're already talking about doing away with taxes and the IRS and income tax and shit. So
yeah,
that's good. That's a step in the right direction, but it's nowhere near complete. That's not the end all be all.
Mm-hmm.
All
right. Next is Mariah. Hello, I'm Gemini woman dealing with a Leo man. We didn't end on bad terms, but I still feel his energy. What are his feelings for me?
See, that's another combination that could have some potential. What's going on with that? Do y'all know what you could do with air and fire if you fucking utilize those energies properly? Dude, that's a force to be reckoned with. King of Wands reversed. Lover's card. So, yeah, I mean, you take up an awful lot of space in his head. A whole lot of space in his head. And he's playing it off. And I think he basically thinks that, you know, he'll get over it eventually. Now he's just trying to find somebody new to get you off of his mind. And it's not really working. I think you take up quite a bit of space in his head. And he thinks that, all I got to do is wait. I'll get over it. And that's kind of the mindset that he's adapting. I'm curious as to what ended this, because this almost looks like something that wasn't even supposed to come to an end. I'm not going to lie. But you don't get these kind of cards right here in the energy of a connection that was due to come to an end. I got an idea. It might not have supposed to have been come to an end, y'all. For real. Let's see what the next spread says. Seven of Wands reversed. Fool reversed. Yeah, I mean, you feel his energy because both of y'all are still living in each other's heads. You're both still living in each other's heads. Two of Wands in the reverse, King of Pentacles. He pretty much feels the same way you do, basically, for the very most part. Y'all are both living in each other's heads, and I don't know. It either wasn't supposed to come to an end, or it wasn't supposed to come to an end yet. One of the two. So yeah, he pretty much feels the same way you do. But you know how them Leos be. He's the Leo, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. He's gonna try to make it look like he's.
If you guys didn't end on bad terms,
got it all
then
together.
why did you guys even end it? Or I wonder what ended it. I'm just being nosy.
I mean, yeah, that's a reasonable question to ask because the energy didn't look very messy. Didn't even look like it was supposed to come to an end, but I don't know.
All right. So next person. Oh, we were friends with benefits. If that's who we were reading for. Okay, next person is Marissa. I wanted to know Alshon's current feelings for me. This is my child's father. We are not in contact.
Got his guard up. Very, very guarded. And what's up with the King of Wands reverse coming out for everybody? The King of Wands reversed is, well, not only is he a game player, but when it comes to feelings, he likes to pretend that he doesn't care. Has a lot of built up frustration and insecurities. He's very, very, very insecure. Very insecure, has a massive inferiority complex, is very, very guarded, but is going to play it off and pretend that he doesn't have a care in the world. I think he's still got a little bit of feelings for you with the Page of Cups right there. But Page of Cups. We got all the pages are in the upright, and the kings and the emperor are reversed. The emperor is the father. We do have the empress, which is the mother. And the king and the emperor reversed, immature. Very immature and very insecure. And so still got a little bit of feelings for you, though. Still do. But, you know, that emperor reverse can't let you know that. Or else he would look like a bitch, right?
He wouldn't be the emperor.
Huh?
I said then he wouldn't be the emperor.
Exactly. He's emperor reversed. And King of Swords reversed. I don't know what ended this, but it almost kind of seems like he's a little bit mad. Trying to find somebody new. Hopes to be able to find somebody new. I don't know if he has or not. If he has found somebody new, I don't really think he's committed to it. But again, got his guard up. So, yeah, I mean, he still has some feelings. He does, but doesn't want you to know that. Wants to pretend like he doesn't care. But it's very, very guarded. I think he's a little bit heartbroken over it, too, honestly.
Oh.
So, that's about all I can get out of that without knowing any other details or having any other questions.
All right. That was the last one for that?
Yep.
All right. Next is for Miss Sandy. Says, hello, my name is Miss Sandy. I had a personal reading in January regarding the person I had been dating for a year. He was placed in a program called DRC after being released from jail to help him stay sober.
I remember that.
They had, they got one of the mini readings. I was his home plan as he was supposed to move in with me upon his release. However, the program imposed a no contract order against me because my prescriptions could be a temptation for him to relapse. As a result, he had to move into sober living. We tried to keep things low key following his release, but the stress ultimately led to our breakup in October. He is now in phase 2 of the program, where he can request the removal of the no contract order, but I don't think he has, where he has to go in front of a judge to make that request. I have spoken to and seen him occasionally since we broke up, and we recently discussed some things that were bothering me, which brought me clarity about our situation. He also informed me that he felt like he experienced his karma dealing with someone after me. In my personal reading, told that our situation was extremely slippery and that our relationship was supposed to be long-term. However, he took a path that he wasn't supposed to go down, but did, and I faced 2 paths. I was very close to going down the wrong one. So my question is, if this relationship was intended to be more long-term, is there an opportunity for us to get back together? I am a Taurus and he is Sagittarius with a lot of Capricorn in his chart. He now acts completely different towards me, as if we never dated or had anything between us. Very cold and short.
Yeah, that's I was about to say, yeah, you took a totally different timeline then. Oh man, that's a lot to unpack. I'll try to have to give you the short version. But we are multi-dimensional, multifaceted beings. So when you make a timeline jump that drastic and that dramatic, you're completely basically rewriting your whole timeline. And you're on a whole different timeline in a whole different dimension.
Kind of like Mandela effect, if you know what that is.
Dealing with a completely different version of him. Devil card. So
he's the Mandela.
Yeah.
Mandela man.
So yeah, I mean, not really, not at this point in the game. I guess you could technically say on paper it's possible. The only thing about it is that, it would require a lot of work and a lot of dedication on both parts if the two of you were to want to come together and shift to a different timeline. But usually, like I said, by that time, one, the other, or both of you is going to be so uncommitted to the connection that they're not even willing to do that kind of work. If he's already acting like you don't exist, it's because in a weird way, it's not that you don't exist. It's just that you're dealing with a different version of him, completely different version of him. You're starting to move so far away from him vibrationally. Watch, I bet you in the next couple of years, you won't even be able to find him. You won't be able to find him on social media. Won't be able to find him if you Google his name. It's mind-blowing. If you move that far away from somebody vibrationally, they'll disappear off the face of the earth. They'll completely disappear from your game altogether. So is it possible on paper? Technically, yes. I can't say it's not possible. It's just that when you made a big timeline jump like that, so it's basically rerouted the whole game and the whole timeline.
Oh yeah, someone made it too. Like, if he's getting sober, he's also switching frequencies and timelines too, because he was like on a different timeline when he was using, and then like maybe you guys are both completely changing.
Yep,
that's a good observation.
I'm having to try to pick and choose the most notable things to say to be able to fit it into this. Let's see what the next spread here say. 4 cups, yeah. Queen of Swords reverse. See, death card. Death card. I mean, you all have gone too far down the timeline. You decided to make that timeline jump, and you're too far apart vibrationally right now. Like I said, anything's possible. But if it was me in your shoes, I would be like, okay, cool. I guess that's wrapped up. Time to go see what else the universe has in store, and allow yourself to shift into a new version of you. Take a new timeline for yourself. So, okay.
Okay, next person is Janice. Is Gemini my one?
I'm assuming that means your person. Well, the weird thing about that is the only card that I will accept as an answer yes to this is your person is also the Gemini card. That's the funny thing about that. But there's only one card that I will accept if it's your divine life partner. Now, just because somebody's not your divine life partner, does that mean you can't build a life partnership with them? No. But your person, that's a very specific soul contract. And I'm looking for the Lover's card in the upright. Oh, shit. 7 of Swords jumped out there. Ace of, ooh. 2 liar cards jumped out back to back. Be careful with this person. Ooh, past life karma. So there is a soul contract, but unfortunately, so far, it's not looking like a divine life partnership is that contract. It's looking like there's some karma from a previous lifetime. And that's not necessarily a good thing or a bad thing. It depends on what the two of you choose to do with this connection. But one of my karma cards jumped out there. Let's see what the next spread says. 2 of Cups. Nine of Swords, 6 of Cups. Yep, there's my karma cards again. So, I wouldn't say divine life partner and devil card. I wouldn't say divine life partner. Absolutely not. Now, that doesn't make this connection invalid, and it doesn't downplay the importance of this connection. There's absolutely some karma from a past life that you all need to work out some way, somehow. But 7 of Swords, Ace of Swords reversed in the first spread, devil card in the second spread. Be careful with this person. Be careful. But anyway, yeah. I wouldn't say divine life partner, no.
Okay. Next person is Angel. Will I move to another state this year in 2025? I just want to move where I used to live in a state I lived in as a kid and an adult too.
Most of the time, when you start feeling that, it usually means it's going to be time to move soon. Most of the time. It means you're being uprooted. Okay. Well, I'm not seeing any movement in the first 6 months. Tower reversed. Knight of Wands. So for the first half of the year, I'm not seeing any movement. Death card. So, yeah, the good news is that a move is in your future. Absolutely. That's part of your path. It just looks like it's a really slow process right now. Let me see the second half of the year. How's the second half looking? Star reversed.
Are you using your new deck that you just got? Or
No.
did you forget it?
I forgot it. Knight of Swords reversed. Well, it depends on how much action you're taking. I mean, Death card, World card here. Your cycle is wrapping up and coming to a close. If I were you, I would not wait for the time to be right. Don't do that. Start taking action as soon as you can. This is one of those things where if you do too little, you might miss the boat. If you do too much, though, you don't want to do that either. But I would be taking action towards it. I would be. I don't know about right now, though. I don't know if that door is going to open here in the first half of the year. But yeah, and if you don't take action, you might miss that door of opportunity this year. But even if you do miss that door of opportunity this year, before 2027, yeah, I absolutely see a move, 100%. But 2025 is a little bit shaky, a little bit. I'd be taking action towards it. See if you can get that door to open.
Oh, they said, I would just like to move back with my kid.
Okay.
Yeah, we are still accepting orders. The link is pinned in the comments. And yeah.
I'm down to go till 6 o'clock.
Okay. Well, I mean, if they're there,
yeah,
like obviously.
So, yeah, just to let you all know, right now it's 4:47 p.m. Pacific time. So I'm good to go for at least another hour and 10 minutes if they come in. If they don't, then they don't. But yeah, there's still an hour available on the table if you choose to utilize it.
Okay, hold on. Oops, why is it that? Murky freaking Metro, bro.
It's still doing that.
What's doing what? Oh, well, don't worry about that right now. We don't need that.
I'm just saying it annoys me. That's some murky Metro shit.
I'm having my own murky Metro problem right here. There we go. Okay, so I'm waiting on a response from. Oh no, that's the next person. Okay, next person is Caro. I think we read for this person on the last video. Yeah. It says, what are Dante's feelings towards me? We broke up yesterday and I am devastated.
Very guarded. Very, very guarded. Very on defense. Really strong feeling of unfinished business. Really strong feeling and a really, really heavy karmic tie. So right now, just to be able to summarize it, 6 of Cups reversed and the 7 of Wands here, boiling with animosity and resentment. At the end of the day, this person is pretty hurt. It's probably going to take a minute for this person to move on from this. A minute. This isn't just, trust me, this person is probably just as devastated as you. Absolutely. But very, 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 very guarded. Very on defense and boiling with resentment and animosity. Very upset. Very angry. Let's see what the next spread says. I don't know what split the two of you up. Was it like fight or infidelity or kind of hard without knowing what went down? Sometimes it can be hard to articulate what some of this means, but with little to go on, I can just give you a general description here. 7 of Wands again, same jumper that came out in the last one. Yeah, very guarded, very on defense, and pissed off. That's why I want to know what happened. Did this person break up with you, or was it a big fight? Blew up in a big fight and y'all broke up, or because it's what I'm wanting to know is what this anger and resentment is all about. I might be able to explain it better if I knew what broke the two of you up. But since I don't know, that I'm just going to throw that out there. It could be a lot more layered and nuanced than that, but yeah, it's this person I think is just as bothered by this as you, is not moving on from this anytime soon, but probably isn't going to take any action anytime soon either. Lover's card. Yeah. Very, 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 very heavy connection. That's going to take probably both of you quite some time to shed and process through this energy. That would be a hell of a connection to untie from. I hope you asked for more information on that one.
The one that's highlighted?
Mm-hmm.
That's why it's highlighted, yeah. All right, we're going to skip the next one. I'm waiting for more info. Okay. Next is KTM. Why does Andrew not want to talk to me? He is a love interest, a crush. What?
Not want to talk to you? That's a confusing question. Is this somebody that ever showed any interest? I'm a little bit confused by that question.
What about it?
So is this somebody that has shown you interest before and then just pulled back? Or is it just somebody you are liking and you're hoping they like you too? Kind of need to know that.
Wait, something good. Is that you who we're reading for right now? Or is that the other person? Oh, I wonder if that was actually for the last reading. I broke up because there was not commitment.
Oh.
Oh, I think that was for the last one. Okay, so wait. I don't think they're in the chat. Do you want to skip that one?
No. It's just going to be extremely general. Because that makes no sense. Because if it's somebody that doesn't want to talk to you, that means that they're just not interested in you. But I would imagine that it would be somebody who has shown you interest before. I would imagine. I would think. Because I would imagine that we all have common sense enough to know that if I'm into you and you don't want to talk to me, that means you're not into me, right? But I wouldn't think that that's what you're asking. I would think that maybe there was an interest and then he just like backed away or something like that. But so I can't go into really deep detail here, but there's somebody else involved.
Sage.
There is definitely somebody else involved in this person's energy. I'm not allowed to spy on the close personal details of somebody else's personal private life. So I don't know to what extent. I don't know if it's somebody else he's actually dating or somebody else that he's interested in or an ex he's hoping to get back with. I don't know. Don't know. But we got 3 of Pentacles, 3 of Swords, 9 of Swords, 7 of Cups. There's at least one more person in his energy, if not multiple people. I don't really think this is somebody that's trying to settle down right now. not really. And like I said, if he doesn't want to talk to you, that means he don't like you. But he's not really trying to settle down with anybody right now. I think there's one person that he wants to settle down with, but for some reason he can't. And it's more, this is an intuitive guess. I could be wrong on this one, but usually when that energy comes through, it's usually an ex. It's usually somebody they used to be with, got their heart broken by them. And if they can't have them, they just want to play around, you know? I could be wrong on that, though, because I'm not allowed to spy on the details of his life. Let's see. Queen of Swords reversed. Yeah, Knight of Cups reversed. So, Lover's card reversed. For some reason, he doesn't see an interest in a relationship with you. But there's somebody else really, really heavy in his energy. And there's probably a couple of other potential love interests on his mind. So that's about as detailed as I can get without knowing the details of that situation.
Okay, well, this person it's not their turn yet, but I want to know while they're here in the chat if you have more questions or if I need to get more details for this one. For this one. Or wait, we're not doing that one because you can't answer that.
I can't say who.
I know, we're not doing that one. We're doing this one.
Okay.
That one's fine? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we changed it because I told her you can't do who.
Well, here's my question. I can't say who, but I can say if it's happening.
I know I told her that. She said she wants to do that one instead.
Okay. CG.
Jen, did you have a different name or an alias? Because I don't have a Jen on my list. Did you just pick? Because if you do, I don't have a payment from you. I don't have anyone named Jen. Oh. Wait. No, I don't have anything for Jen. Oh. Betty Boop. Yeah, Betty Boop. I emailed you. You need to look at your emails. Please. Because we skipped you because we don't have, I need to know more, or you don't have to go in the email. You can just tell us right now if you want. Because your question is energy check for me, please. What would you need to know in regards to what, right?
In regards to what?
Energy check for what? Or like, what have you been working on? Like healing or anything like that? We can just do yours right now if you want. And you can just message it.
I mean, have you been experiencing any challenges? Is there something you're trying to overcome?
She said money.
Energy check about money?
In regards to money.
Okay, so are you trying to manifest money?
I'm going to put the upcoming list in the comments right now, you guys.
Ace of Pentacles reversed.
She says no. Trying to get courage to go online.
Go online and what? Because right here, this first spread, Ace of Pentacles reversed.
Oh, wait a minute. Trying to get the courage to go online to move away. Wait, what? Are you wanting to know about money or moving away?
Well, the only money card that I have here, Ace of Pentacles reversed. But I have the Five of Pentacles reversed too, which I don't know if this is a question of yours, but if you're worried about a worst case scenario, that's not going to happen. You're not going to go homeless. You're not going to lose everything. But I do see pretty much stagnancy right here, especially if it involves having to get the courage. It's really, really easy to stay stagnant, waiting on the courage. Sometimes, in order to break out of the old frequency, you have to. Courage doesn't mean it's easy. Courage means I do it no matter how fucking scary it is. Scared to death, basically, is what courage means. So you're, Ace of Pentacles reverse, Nine of Pentacles, plateau, at least for the next 6 months, plateau, depending on whether or not you choose to take the action. And that's good. A plateau is better than a nosedive. Like when we're looking at things with money, you either have an increase, a plateau, or a nosedive. And if I'm not seeing an increase, I would rather have a plateau than a nosedive. You know, because at least you're staying afloat. King of Swords. Okay, yeah. Well, whatever it is that you're trying to work up the courage to do, at least the good news is that you have a little window of time. But the bad news is if you don't take action in that window of time, things are almost guaranteed to stay stagnant. Now, here's the tricky part about it. When you take a leap of faith like that, and you're scared, you're nervous, you're afraid, the likelihood that you're going to trip and fall is pretty high. But again, what's better? To trip and fall moving forward or not move forward at all? So it's probably going to be challenging getting this ball rolling. There'll probably be some mistakes. There will probably be challenges, obstacles. You might trip and fall. But within the 6 month window of time, it's a plateau unless you do something to break through that fear, basically.
Was that your question? Did we get that right?
Energy check in regards to money and building the courage to do something.
Okay.
That's what I read. That's the intention I put into it.
Okay. I hope that helped. Sorry. All right. Next, we're going to read for Nicole. Will I ever find my permanent person?
No, you don't find that person. You attract them. And all month long, throughout the month of March, I had a course on how to attract that person. And you know how you hear little phrases like you'll find them when you stop looking for them and whatnot? I break down and explain that down to a science in that course as to why that works that way. So no, you're not going to find them if you're looking for them. If you could find your person by looking for them, you would have found them a long time ago. Let me just see. First, I want to see if you have any miscellaneous contracts due, any karma, course correction, lessons you need to learn, anything like that. Tower reversed. Still a lot of past energy stuck to you. Oh yeah, lots of past energy. I don't know how long ago your last relationship ended, but whoever was the last person you was with, their energy is still all over you. And the loneliness and codependency card. So this right here is the one energy that prevents people from attracting their divine life partner, is loneliness and emptiness. We have to go from lonely and empty to happy and abundant. That's essentially the reason why you meet your person when you stop looking for them. It's not just a matter of whether or not you're looking for them. It's why you're not looking for them. Well, let's ask this. Why are most people looking for their person? Because they're empty and they're trying to fill that void. Once that void fills itself from the inside, you're no longer looking for it because the void is filled. And that's when you attract the person that aligns with that frequency. Does it make sense? Let's see what the next spread says. I don't think you have any miscellaneous contracts due to come in, though. But there's quite a bit of past energy all over you. Very normal. I mean, that's almost guaranteed to come out for anybody you read for. But it is noteworthy.
Noteworthy.
Yep. 7 of Cups reversed. Death reversed. World reversed. 5 of Pentacles reversed. Is past energy. Past energy. Are you fresh out of a relationship within the last maybe 3 to 6 months? Because if you are, that's understandable. You still have plenty of time to process through and release all that. But if your last relationship was like 5 years ago or so, and that's where it becomes dangerous, because that's when it starts burying itself under your conscious awareness, and it gets much harder to dig it up and process through it the more time goes on. But you don't have any miscellaneous contracts due to come in. Now it's just a matter of matching and aligning with the vibration that will attract your divine life partner. And the short version is if you're looking for them, the likelihood that you've matched that frequency is very low. When you match the frequency, meeting your divine life partner will be the last thing on your mind. You won't be looking for them. You won't be thinking about them. And then that's when you'll round the corner and bump into them when you least expect it. And for those of you who purchased the Financial Abundance course, I break down and explain the quantum physics behind why that works that way. It's not just this cute little coincidence that seems to happen. There's quantum physics and science behind why that happens that way. So, yeah.
We might have to turn on a light soon.
Yeah,
It's starting to get dark.
Still looks good on screen, though.
Yeah, I know, but I don't think we have good lighting in here either, so I'm a little bit nervous about that.
Sagey, Wagey.
Thank you. Have a good night too. I can't really see. The screen is getting smaller and smaller.
Getting smaller.
To me. Sorry, I'm trying to add the new people onto the list over here. All the ones that just came in, I'm adding into my spreadsheet. So. Multitasking, not staring at myself. Like some of you guys like to say. She's just staring at herself.
That's somebody that's mad.
Yeah, I'm staring at myself. No, I'm organizing.
That's her way of saying if I was that hot, I'd be staring at myself too. Ain't no beautiful woman throwing that much shade at a hot
But
girl.
like the funny thing is like I'll get like all zoned out because I'm like staring at like my screen over here. So I'll just and then sometimes you guys will be like, Leah, are you okay? Are you stressed? It's like, no, I'm like focused. This is my focus face. Like if you ever record yourself staring at your computer, you'd probably look the same.
When we first met, I thought you were mad when you.
Oh yeah.
I would see her just kind of zoning out, and be like, "What's going on? I don't feel an angry vibe." I would be so confused because I didn't feel an angry vibe coming from you, but it looks angry. So there was so much dissonance. I'm like, what's going on?
Yeah. I try to be like, have a little bit of a smile. But sometimes I have to like focus and I read your guys' questions before I put it onto my spreadsheet because sometimes you guys will sneak things in there like your name after you said you want to be anonymous, but you'll put your name inside of what you wrote. So I have to go through and then make sure I erase everything. And then sometimes I have to reword something. And yeah, I'm over here doing, it looks like I'm staring off into space, but I'm not, trust me. Oh, that's so nice. Someone said if I look like her, I would stare at myself. Oh.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. No beautiful woman is gonna bitch at another attractive woman for staring at herself. You know that was some fat, ugly bitch that's jealous and mad and salty.
That's mean.
I don't care.
Oh well,
she's being mean to you.
Yeah, but I know they're just projecting their insecurities.
Whoever said that, I don't need a tarot card to tell her why her love life's fucked up.
I haven't heard you say that in so long.
That's the truth, though.
I don't need a tarot card to tell you why your love life is fucked up.
The truth, though.
Because you're a bitch. Or that's what you always used to say that.
There's some people, all you got to do is read one of their comments. It's like, you don't need a tarot reading. I don't need a tarot card to tell you why your love life's fucked up. You a salty, miserable fucking bitch. That's what your problem is. Anyway.
You're funny. Hi, Michaela. I didn't mean to miss your comment. That's 100 true. That does happen a lot. That's why I'm quiet now at work and I'm a top performer. It got worse. Oh, was that about your question? Or is that about what we're talking about?
I gotta go to the bathroom.
Do you want to go get your tarot deck? Or are you saving that?
Yeah, well, I'll grab it. Hang on.
I think I need to turn on some lights. It doesn't look that dark on camera, but it's starting to get kind of dark in here. And this is our bedroom, if you can't tell. So in my bedroom, I have very like calm lights. Yeah, Walter, we got your question. Thank you. We're just taking a quick little break here for a second. Rich has to go to the bathroom and then he's getting a tarot deck and then we will be back up and running. I'm going to make the new list. Next is going to be, how do you say that? Risley? I don't know if I'm saying that right. All right, here's the new list. Wait. That's coming up next. And then if any new ones came in, I didn't check yet. I don't know. We are going to be still taking orders right now too. So if you want to get one, I would go ahead and do that. We're only going to be live here for about another 45 minutes. Or we're going to be turning them off here soon.
Don't forget when we're done to turn my super chats back on after.
Okay. Is that your new deck?
Yep.
Do you need to shuffle them really good first, or can you kind of go and get into it? I want to see. Oh, they're just
Just a
Rider
Rider
Waite.
Waite.
That's pretty though. All right, let me figure out the light situation. I don't like that light. I never use that light. Big lights are not fun.
What about the ones on the nightstand?
Maybe it's not really like bright. Oh no, the ground's all wet over here.
I knew that was going to happen.
Oh, no. Does that work? Does that do anything?
Yeah, you can see it on the wall.
Okay. I have a, where's that thing called? The water thingy?
Humidifier.
I have a humidifier in here because I'm getting shocked every second. I'm so tired of it.
Yeah, I get staticky in Vegas in the winter.
It does. I'm so tired of being shocked. And our shocks are like lightning bolts, okay? You see it. You see the shock. And we're like so scared to turn on the light switch. We're like, like you just do it really fast.
I dread it.
Zap!
Especially the guest bedroom where I meditate.
Oh God.
I lay down. I'm like, oh shit, I forgot to turn the fan on. Get up. I'm like, you try to do it real fast, and it's like, pow! Shit goes all the way up your forearm, dude.
Yeah. I try to do it with my nail because I feel like if I just do it with the nail part, I'm not gonna get it.
Does it work?
No, I don't think so. Sometimes it will, but then I'll accidentally hit my elbow on the wall as I do it or something, and then it still gets me. Like, it doesn't matter. Okay, someone said, if I want to ask about a general work energy check in, how would I say that?
What is it you're looking for exactly? What
Add more details.
Yeah, like what specifically? Because, come on, let's be real. Most of the time, 99.9% of the time, when we come to get a tarot reading, there's one thing that we're looking for. And I just want to know what that one thing is that we're looking for. That's, are you wondering whether or not you're going to lose your job? Are you wondering if you're going to get a promotion? Or are you wondering if you're going to get fired? Or what is it exactly that you want to know?
Yeah. Okay, we'll shut up now. Next is Risley. Sorry if I said your name wrong. Just want to know all the trauma I have suffered from my daughter. Why does she hate me? Why does her daughter hate her?
Ooh, the Hierophant. 10 of Cups, 3 of Wands. Wow, this is kind of layered. First of all, it's karmic in nature. I don't know if you suspected that or not. 90% of parent and child connections with long-term humans are karmic in nature. The vast majority of them. But this is supposed to be aiding in both of your awakenings, both of your spiritual evolutions. If the two, how old is your daughter? Is she like a young adult or, I can't, hopefully she's not too old. Hopefully she's not like in her 30s or 40s, because this is supposed to completely transcend both of your energies and turn both of you into very different versions of yourselves. Usually you see this kind of energy with young adults, somewhere late teens, early 20s, somewhere in there. And the parent and the child will both go through massive transitions and transformations and be able to rekindle the relationship later on down the line once both of you learn some pretty crazy lessons that transform you into a different person. It's basically supposed to transform both of you. You all are supposed to be rekindling things and reconnecting in the future, but there's lots and lots and lots and lots of spiritual lessons to be learned from this. Was she in the chat?
Are you in the chat?
Are you in the chat? I'm curious to how old your daughter is.
They probably left because we were blabbing too much. Oh, she's 32.
32. Well, it's pushing it. That's pushing it. That's pushing it. Usually you see that kind of energy with young adults. Not that 32 is old, but it's a little bit too old. A little bit too old for... Yeah. So, Hierophant again. So, like I said, with the karmic wheel in the upright and the 6 of Cups reversed, this is karmic in nature. You all have very likely been trying to figure this shit out for many, many, many lifetimes. So, I'm not a past life regressionist, nor am I a psychic medium. But I could almost guarantee you that in your last lifetime, she was the parent and you were the child. That's usually the way it's done. Don't quote me on that, but that's usually the way it's done. But karmic in nature, past life karma, first of all. Second of all, I think in this lifetime, the two of you are supposed to be transcending that energy. And I don't know. I'm getting a little concerned, though. She's already in her 30s, and the two of you aren't working through this and working past this. And it's looping around and repeating the karmic cycle. But this does have the potential to completely transform both of you into completely unrecognizable versions of yourselves if the two of you are able to work together as a team on this. But I guess to answer your question as directly as possible, it's karmic. You all have been doing this for many, many lifetimes. Many lifetimes.
She says we've been having problems since she was a teenager.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, that's a little bit long for that. But I feel like multiple lifetimes you all have been going through this, multiple. But if the two of you are able to work on this in this lifetime, it'll transform both of you completely. There's still time. It's just that as you start getting into your 30s, that's when your mind really starts solidifying into the person that you're going to be for the rest of your life. If you're not actively evolving and growing and changing and whatnot, so. Hopefully, y'all are able to figure this out. If not, you'll be back in the next lifetime trying it all over again.
Fun. We love that.
Some humans do. I ain't gonna lie. They do.
Next is Danica, who is, oh yeah, not this one. Okay, asking about the significant other. Remember that one?
Yeah.
Okay, what are his intentions with me? We've been together for almost 3 years.
Well, this person kind of feels like the connection has expired. Kind of, sort of. Because this is a completed soul contract. So he feels some expiration in the connection. It doesn't quite feel as intense as it once was. However, I'm not seeing anything indicating infidelity here. That's why with that first question, I was going to ask, are you 100% sure he's seeing somebody? Because it's not coming through here. If he is, then maybe that's just his next contract that's due. Because this one is coming to a completion. But I'm not seeing anything indicating infidelity. I don't see that at all here. I do not. To the contrary, this kind of person seems like the type of person that doesn't play games at all with the King of Wands in the upright there. But there is the connection that was once pulling the two of you together very, very tightly has popped loose with the completion of your karmic contract. Let's see. Page of Swords. Hang on, it's not ready yet. Not ready. 2 more. Boop-be-doo, Fool card. There it is again, karmic wheel in the upright. So, yeah, I'm not seeing anything indicating infidelity here. If he is, it's definitely not coming through here. There's many, 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 many reasons as to why that could be. We could sit and speculate on that all night long. It's possible that that could happen, but this is a completed karmic contract. Now, his intentions, though, he's kind of a superficial kind of person. Okay. Not a very deep person. Doesn't really know how to connect at the deepest level. And the connection between the two of you has started to become weaker and weaker and weaker. And now basically what the universe is doing is it's applying pressure, pulling the two of you apart. You can fight it. The two of you can. You can fight it and rewrite a new contract if you want. But if the two of you aren't working together to write a new contract, the universe is going to continue to apply pressure between the two of you, making it more and more tense and the energy less and less dissonant. And if you keep ignoring it, then that's when the universe kicks the tower over on you. So far, though, I'm not seeing anything that would indicate that this person is playing any kind of games. So far, I didn't see any cheating or anything like that. I'm seeing a completed soul contract. So, all right.
Okay. Next is for Jen. My question was if my coworker is into me romantically or does he have ulterior motives? I'm being distant because I'm iffy about workplace romances and want to keep my job.
Seven of Swords. Yeah, that's probably a good thing that you're listening to that feeling. Like I said earlier, if a man wants you, you gonna know. Now, I know you equated it to getting hit on at work. I'm not even talking about that.
But it still counts.
If a man wants to fuck you. When I'm saying if a man wants to be with you, if he wants to be with you and settle down with you, you gonna know. Like, for example, let's say this was your coworker and was interested in you romantically. He'd be making moves to try to contact you outside of work, hitting you up on Facebook. Hey, can we hang out? Trying to really, really take action towards making the connection come together like that, Most of the time when you have funny feelings about somebody having ulterior motives, it's because they do. Let's see what the second spread I want to say. Boop boop be doo. Boop boop be doo. Chariot. Try and get some booty. Empress reversed. Yeah, I think he just wanted a little booty. Real talk. I think so. But I would be paying close attention to the energy between the two of you, because if you're not careful, this could create a karmic tie. So be careful with that. Be sure that a decision is made one way or the other. Either I'm doing this or I'm not. I have an idea you're leaning towards not doing anything, and make sure that if you do that, really strong boundaries are set and you're releasing this person's energy, because people create karma like this all the time.
She said he did want to hang out with our kids, and I'm like, that's kind of weird. We've only known each other for like a month.
Oh, wow. Yeah. That's interesting.
And then I wasn't listening to the last reading, but then she put input on hers too. It said, what does that mean? Completed soul contract. I said it means you completed what you came here to finish with that person. But then she said, I found a condom wrapper on the floor that was open, and hold on, I'm getting all these mixed up. He shows all the signs of cheating out late, deletes messages. I don't know what your guys'
okay, so
about.
What I was saying was there's many different reasons. If he is seeing somebody else, it's not coming through. And there's so many different reasons as to why that could be. And one of the main reasons why that would be is because that's his next soul contract. A soul contract, completed means, let's say, for example, we came together in this lifetime and the agreement was you were supposed to help me with something financially so that I could do something. And we come together and instead of helping me out financially, you don't do it. You bail on me. This is just an example. So I end up getting my financial help because I had a fucking plan for this lifetime. The universe makes sure that what needs to get done gets done. But when we leave this lifetime and we go up to the other side and take a look back and review everything, we get to the part where we were supposed to come together and you were supposed to help me financially. And then we say, oops, we fucked that up, didn't we? Well, let's go back and try it again. Only this time you be the boyfriend, I'll be the girlfriend. And then we just keep coming back lifetime after lifetime. Finally, 100 lifetimes later, we come together as, I don't know, friends, something, teacher and student, cop and robber, whatever. We come together. Finally, you help me out financially. Boom, the contract is complete. So there's going to be a really strong energetic tie between the two of you for eternity until you complete this shit. And then it's like popping the winch loose. You know those straps that you tie down on the back of a pickup truck and you strap it down. And then when you pop it loose, it goes, "Pah." Well, that's what happens when you complete a soul contract. And if you are actually seeing evidence of him seeing somebody else, it's not coming through the reading, that means it's his next soul contract. I don't know what his next contract is. I'm not 100% sure. But I'm seeing a completed soul contract.
Okay.
So,
are you able to read any of this? Well, if I go downstairs, because I want to get dinner started, because it's going to be almost 2 hours to make, so I want to get it in the oven. Because we're going to read this girl next, but she bought 4 questions, so you can just read them.
Okay.
I'll highlight so you can separate them here. Hold on. How do I highlight? I don't even know how to do this. Highlight text. Was that me? Was that my pillow? Did my pillow fall? Oh. I don't know. Oh, wait. Is this it? Oh, God. That was not it. What did I do? How do I undo?
What are you trying to do?
I don't know. I'm just trying to make it easier for you to find.
I mean, I can just read them.
Okay, well, I'm just going to timestamp it right now. This is for KB. Okay, number 1, energies and advice for me and TY. TY is a past person still feeling a tie to them.
Okay. Energies and advice.
Said, I have dreams about TY, no contact, and oh yeah, I'll add that.
Okay. All right. Well, there is a karmic tie. There's absolutely a karmic tie. I don't think that whatever it was you all were supposed to accomplish was done successfully. I don't think so. That's the reason why you feel such a strong tie with the karmic wheel and the world card reversed here. There is a karmic tie. It wasn't time for the two of you to separate. When you did, you didn't accomplish what you came together to accomplish. The advice.
All right, I'll be right back.
Okay. And karmic wheel again. Advice for these types of things is usually a little bit slippery. Like I said, because it didn't happen the way it was supposed to happen, now you've already overshot your target. That's why when we have something karmic like that, it can get really slippery after you overshoot the target. If there is no contact, the only thing I think I could recommend is trying to initiate contact. That's the only thing I can really recommend, and seeing if the two of you can come back together and get on the same page at the same time. But here's the tricky part. Now that you've overshot your target, the two of you have parted ways and started picking up other energies. And when you come back together, that's going to be a big energetic disruption from what it was before you parted ways. So that's why usually after you overshoot the target like that and you don't complete the contract, it can be challenging to try to come back together because now you have even more karmic energy piled on top of you. So for the advice, you have one or two choices. I'll tell you what I would do. This isn't in the cards. This is just Rich Lopp and the way I handle situations like this. I would dedicate all of 2025 to doing nothing but healing from and releasing this. Now, will it take all of 2025? Who knows? Maybe it will, maybe it won't. But I would at least get to work doing as much healing, as much transmuting, as much processing as I can first. And then if I can't, if I've been working and working to try to release this and transmute it, and I just fucking can't, then that's when I'll initiate communication by at least shooting a closure message, at least, or at least see if you can open communication and just feel the energy out between the two of you. Feel it out. Try to feel it out because there's still karma to be completed between the two of you. That's why there's such a strong energetic tie. What are JD's feelings, intentions towards me? Present person who comes into my workplace seems like he flirts. There's an age gap. Well, if you still have really, really strong energetic ties to a past person, that is going to greatly, greatly affect any potential new person that comes in by default, whether there's a soul contract or not. But we'll see. Just getting dark in here. 4 of Wands, Devil card. Well, the person's definitely sexually attracted. Definitely. I'm trying to see if this person is trying to actually settle down with somebody. 9 of Wands. I'm not seeing any energy. Emperor, Empress, 10 of Cups, Ace of Cups. So far, it looks like this person's trying to get laid. Let me see what the next spread says. I might just go around and fuck around and turn that light on. It's getting too dark in here. Let's see. There's the Empress. Okay. There's the Empress. But 6 of Pentacles reversed. Yeah. So at the deepest level, I do think this person would like to settle down, but has no idea how to really go about doing that other than just shooting his shot whenever he can with anybody that he can. Hang on. I'm going to turn this light on, y'all. Hold up. It's getting dark in here. How about that? That's better than nothing. But yeah, very, very, very strong sexual attraction. How can I explain this? Here's the analogy. Have you ever met somebody who says they want to be a millionaire? You know, so at the deepest level, big picture, they want to be a millionaire. Okay, well, what actions are you taking? What actions are you taking? Well, I don't know, but I'm just going to start off by selling drugs. You know, it's like that. I mean, you could. I've seen it happen. My ex-father-in-law was a multi-millionaire drug dealer, but other than that, that's not a very smart way to go about doing it. I'd say be careful with that. Be careful with that. Because this person's very, very lost, very insecure too.
What?
I want to ask about. I had to turn that on. It's too dark, dude.
Oh.
Ask about general work energy.
She's in the chat too, you know.
Okay, well, I got to read this.
Here, I'll read it. Which one are we on? 3? On number 3?
Yeah.
Okay, this is the one where she was asking about the general energy or the energy spread on work.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so 3, want to ask about a general work energy check in / workplace reading, job security / performance.
So
regarding
job security,
job
basically.
security and performance.
Ooh, 10 of Wands. Two of Pentacles, World card reverse. I know y'all get sick of hearing me say this when you ask about career, but I swear it comes out every time. Your cycle is not complete yet. With the Empress, it looks pretty damn secure so far until your cycle comes to a completion. Now, this is just for the year of 2025. How long is your cycle going to remain open? I don't know. But for 2025, it's looking pretty solid. It's looking pretty solid. It might not be the most favorable experience until the economy and financial situation gets straightened out. Hopefully that happens this year. Let's see. Sun card reversed. Lovers card reversed. Judgment reversed. Okay. Oh, okay. 2 of Wands. So there is still at least one soul contract that you're working on. I don't know with whom. I don't know if it's a coworker, a boss, a customer, a client, but there is a soul contract that you're working on that is a direct result of where you work. And I have no clue what's in the contract, what's the point of it, what's the purpose of it. I don't know, but it's not quite complete yet. And the doors won't start opening to allow you to transition on until every contract is complete. So if you were to somehow complete every soul contract that you're dealing with at the workplace, it could come to an end this year. It could. But right now, the trajectory, I'm not seeing that so far. If things keep rolling the way they've been rolling, I'm not really seeing that happening this year. I'd give it about a 75% chance that probably won't happen this year. It could, but unlikely. What's the last question?
Okay. Last question is, what's coming towards me in love?
I hate that phrase. It's a very popular phrase.
Is anyone coming in?
I know. Very popular phrase in the tarot community. And it just digs under my skin when I hear that. Every reader says that. Let me see. What's due to come in?
We know what you mean.
What's coming in next? Boom, 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 boom.
Kind of like when people say the word snacks. I can't stand that word.
Say what?
Snacks.
Well,
I just don't like that word.
Did Amy do that to you?
It's like worse when little kids do it. Snacks.
Well, Amy was annoying with it. Was it because of her, or was it before that?
Before that.
Oh. Okay. Well, so the next contract that's due to come in is going to be very, very unexpected. It's going to be very unexpected. I don't think it's not looking like you have any prominent karma. If you do have any karmic contracts, it's just backup karma, backup contracts. That's a whole different topic, what that is. It's not very important. A backup karmic contract isn't something that the universe is going to shove into your life and say, you're fucking doing this. It doesn't work that way. But it's going to be very, very unexpected with the Fool card. Very unexpected. The next person that you end up connecting with is going to have quite a bit of past vibrational baggage for the two of you to have to work through. But if the two of you can do that successfully, you could build a very successful life partnership. So let me see if there's any, because usually that's not the end all be all. Most of the time, let me see here. Devil card. So pay close attention to what the energy feels like between you and anyone you connect with. Perfect example. Well, first of all, you're still really, really tied to a past person. I guarantee you that's going to block it from coming in. But the second person you asked about, what are their intentions? Why don't you know? You shouldn't be confused about it. When you meet your actual person, the likelihood that you're going to have to come ask me what their intentions are is very low. Very, very low. I guess it's possible. I couldn't, off the top of my head, pull up an example of why that would be, but about a 95% chance. Yeah, see? Lover's card. That's your divine life partner. So I would just say pay close attention to what the energy feels like between you and anybody you connect with. Because the next person due to come in is your divine life partner. Does that mean that's the next person that is coming in? Not necessarily. Especially if you were to get with good old JD. You know, there will probably be lots of open doors of opportunity like that present themselves to you. And pay attention to what the energy feels like. Confusing? I can't tell what your intentions are. I don't really know. And then don't do it. See what I'm saying? So.
I missed the JD drama, I guess.
Yeah.
All right. He comes into work. He's older. He flirts. I think he's married. He grabbed my right ring finger. Jeez.
JD means just dick.
Thank you, Kelsey, so much. We appreciate you with your 4 questions. I was hoping I could get a little heart thingy. How do we make it do that? There we go. That's for you, Kelsey. Thank you. Are you gonna do it? You gotta be sideways a little more. Move it around a little bit. It doesn't like your heart. It's like no, we're not gonna do that for him. All right. Next, we're gonna read for Anonymous. Naughty mouse.
A naughty mouse.
Male Cancer, married, interested in a Leo. How does she feel about me? We are at no contact.
Wait a minute. Oh, so you and this person are married but are in no contact?
This is a male Cancer person. He's married, interested in a Leo. How does she feel about me? We are in no contact.
Okay, so who are you married to the Leo that you're not in contact with? Or are you trying to step out of your current relationship?
No. They said no. Wait, no to what? No, you're not. They're not with the Leo?
So you're married and interested in somebody else?
Naughty, naughty.
Let me see if there's a soul contract.
No judgment here.
Is there a soul contract? Let's see. Ooh, Tower. Uh-oh.
He said yes.
Temperance reversed. Oh, I don't see a soul contract, but it is giving me a warning. 5 of Pentacles, Tower card. This is basically saying, be careful. Be careful. This situation could eventually end up causing really bad things to happen in your life. Really bad. I'm not seeing a soul contract, though. It's not even telling me anything about what kind of connection this is. I guess let's see her feelings and intentions. King of Pentacles reversed. Did she ever indicate an interest? I'm wondering, because I'm seeing somebody completely different in her energy. Completely different. Somebody completely different. And did she ever show an interest?
Maybe he is interested in somebody, but they don't like talk yet. Like maybe it's just someone he kind of has an eye on, but they haven't really together or anything.
Yeah, that's why these situations are so slippery, because right now it's kind of looking like she hasn't even thought about you like that. Well, this is why when I read your love interest, I divide you into groups. This is a prime example as to why. Either A, it's somebody who we've been talking, it's known, it's not a secret. B, there's those of you who like somebody and you're just kind of hoping they like you too. Could make a world of difference depending, on which one it is. If this is somebody that you have not said or done anything to indicate your feelings, I don't even think she's thought about you like that. I don't think so. If there has been some sort of flirtatious activity, if something, she has indicated an interest before, I think she's probably interested in somebody else and has probably decided to put that to the side, because Queen of Swords, yeah, it's not, I don't know. There's not a contract here, but like I said, in the first spread, that was a very dire warning. Tower card, 5 of Pentacles. Be careful with that, because that situation could create turmoil in your life that you don't want.
We listen and we don't judge. Nothing. Just saying.
No, I don't judge nobody.
No, I'm not. I was reading one of the comments. Okay. Let's go ahead and just finish up our list now, and then these last two, it's going to be it. Because we're coming up to 6 o'clock.
Okie dokie.
Should I turn it off, the payment on the website, or just anybody who pays after this, it's going to be next week?
Yeah, after these two, if a payment comes in, it's going on to next week's. So we're doing 2 more and wrapping it up for today.
Okay. Next is Naima. Is my person coming in next? Hung out with someone yesterday. Not sure if it's my person or a stray. Bought your How to Attract course. Thank you for that. A lot of good information on there.
Yeah, it's a lot to take in. It might be a lot to bite off and chew. But again, the main premise through that whole course should hopefully explain that if you're looking for them, if you're waiting on them, if you're thinking about them, you're more than likely blocking it from coming in. More than likely. But to answer your question as directly as possible, I'm not seeing any other miscellaneous contracts due to come in. Hung out with somebody yesterday, I wouldn't say that's your divine life partner. I wouldn't say that. Ace of Cups reversed, Devil card reversed. Wouldn't say that. It's a very, very, very unexplainable, like spiritual kick in the teeth when you meet your actual person. I can't. So of the 5,000 personal readings that I've done in my career, 5,000. The number of people that I've read for who are actually dealing with their divine life partner is probably just a couple of handfuls. It's, like I said, there are some exceptions, but the likelihood that you'll need to ask me when you meet your person what their intentions are, whether or not it's your person, it's pretty small. But yeah, I'm thinking that that's all that is due to come in. I don't think you have any other miscellaneous contracts due to come in. Boom. Yep. There they are. There they are. I don't think that you have come in contact with this person. I don't think so. So you want to be very, very picky and choosy about what the energy feels like between you and anybody that you connect with. You know, again, I know I sound like I'm fucking beating a dead horse sometimes, but confusion should not be there. There shouldn't be any confusion. You shouldn't be confused about where you stand with the person, what their intentions are. Don't worry about trying to figure out who your person is. Don't worry about that. Do not worry about that, because I promise you, you're not going to find them by looking for them. Worry about learning how to identify who your person is not. That's what you want to create, a little mental checklist in your mind. And that's why I say feelings, intentions, and trust. Now, you can come up with some other things if you can think of some other things, but those three things, that's almost a fail-proof checklist. Feelings, intentions, and trust. If there's confusion about feelings, intentions, and trust, you're not my person. So learning how to identify who your person is not. And that's when the universe can bring you the person that is. And it'll happen when you least expect it. It's the only time it can happen.
Okay, last person is Nicole. Is this new Taurus serious about me?
7 of Wands. Ace of Cups. Yeah, I think so. Very guarded, though. Very guarded. Strength card. Yeah, it looks pretty serious to me, but just very guarded. Very, very guarded. So the question is, do you have the patience? Because when it comes to a Taurus, if you ain't got patience, you may as well walk away. Tauruses do things their way, on nobody else's terms, nobody else's way. You can't push them. You can't demand anything. They do things on their terms. And sometimes they are slow as fuck. And the more you try to hurry them, they'll go even slower just to piss you off. That's just the way they work. But to answer your question as directly as possible, yeah, I think so. I think so. Just extremely guarded. 7 of Wands, 9 of Wands.
Good, yeah, he's very cold.
Yeah, very, very guarded.
Well, give him a blanket.
Very guarded.
I'd say, warm up, Buttercup. Tell me how you feel about me. Let me get you a blankie.
You're a goofball. But yeah, Ace of Cups again. So yeah, he's serious. He's serious, but he lets his guard down on his own terms. He's horrified, absolutely horrified of letting someone in and getting his heart ripped out again. So like most men, how does he handle that? By throwing his walls up. I'm going to throw my walls up until I feel comfortable. And with a Taurus, who the fuck knows when that's going to be? They move so slow. Oh, God, they're the slowest people in the zodiac. But he's serious. He has every intention of being with you long term. It's just he's got his guard up. When you say new, how long are we talking? How long y'all been? Hopefully, it's not been longer than a month or two. Hopefully. Are you in the chat here?
Yeah, she's in the chat.
Yeah. Hopefully, it's only been.
She says, haha, love you guys. Thank you, Rich. I've been watching you for a long time. You're too funny.
Okay.
Yeah, he's kind of funny looking. Just kidding.
But yeah, serious.
She said like 2 weeks,
Oh, okay.
1 month, not that long.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So what I would do personally is after the first month, and you can even do it now if you want, but let it at least go a month. And then start introducing your concerns. Just let it be known, just casually, like a calm, cool, collected, respectable adult. Express your concerns. It's kind of hard to read you sometimes. I can't really tell. Kind of seems like you're a little bit guarded. Just throw it out there. It's all good. Just let it be known. And see how he responds to it. And if he doesn't respond to it very well, the second month, that's when you want to start introducing the idea of, this is starting to bother me. Like, well, you're very cold, very distant.
Blanket.
And if it comes to a point where he knows that this is bothering you and he's not doing anything to alleviate your concerns at all, that's when you want to start asking, okay, is this somebody I need in my life? Because like I say all the time, just because somebody has good intentions, that doesn't guarantee that it's going to work. He does. He has good intentions, but hopefully he can let that guard down in the next month or two. So, all right, y'all. That was awesome.
Don't forget to check in the comments the timestamp of your name. The video will remain up. You can come back and watch this anytime you guys want.
Yeah. So I'll keep you updated on when we're doing it next weekend. There's a possibility that we might have to change it to Sunday.
We don't know yet. We won't know until Tuesday, but I will update the website too. So.
Okay, cool.
All right.
All right, y'all.
Thank you guys so much. We love you.
Have a good one.
Good night.